Are you ready to transform your rusty old car into a show-stopping classic? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of DIY car restoration with some invaluable tips from the master himself, Derek Beery of Vice Grip Garage. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or a total newbie, Derek's got the insights you need to tackle your next project with confidence. So grab your wrenches, roll up your sleeves, and let's kickstart this journey into automotive revival. Tip number 1, start with what you've got. Derek's first piece of wisdom is all about using what's already in your garage. You don't need fancy equipment or a massive budget to bring an old car back to life. As Derek often says, you just need a little creativity and a lot of determination. So, look around your shop and get creative with the tools you have on hand. Tip number 2, embrace the budget build. One of Derek's core philosophies is making car restoration accessible to everyone. He's all about showing that you can create something cool without breaking the bank. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about getting that engine running and having a blast in the process. Tip number 3, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Derek's success comes from his willingness to dive in and tackle any problem. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty, and neither should you be. Whether it's dealing with rust, troubleshooting an electrical issue, or rebuilding an engine, roll up your sleeves and get to work. Tip number 4, keep it simple. Derek's approach to car restoration is all about simplicity. He often stresses the importance of not overcomplicating things. Focus on the basics. Get the engine running, the brakes working, and the car rolling. You can always add the fancy stuff later. Tip number 5, learn as you go. While Derek might jokingly say his videos aren't educational, the truth is, there's a lot to learn from his approach. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're part of the learning process. Take on projects that challenge you, and you'll build your skills with every turn of the wrench. Now, let's wrap this up with a classic Derek-style outro. Well, folks, there you have it, Derek's top 5 tips for DIY car restoration. Remember, you don't need a fancy shop or a big wallet to bring an old rust bucket back to life. All you need is some elbow grease, a can-do attitude, and maybe a few colorful phrases when things don't go quite as planned. So get out there, rescue those forgotten machines, and remember, if all else fails, just give it the old send it and see what happens. This has been Vice Grip Garage's guide to DIY restoration. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a Studebaker calling my name, and it ain't gonna fix itself. Until next time, keep those wrenches turning and those engines burning.